everybody, my name is Michael and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Going to be jumping back into Python Crash Course Try It Yourself problem 2-5 and 2-6. When looking at 2-5, we are tasked with finding a quote from a famous person online, printing the quote and the name of its author, and our output should look like something like this. So I'm going to use the quote from the example just to keep it easy. So I'm going to create a variable called quote, and in that variable is going to be a string. I'm going to copy over the quote from the example, and then we just want to actually print it in this format. It's a pretty simple problem here. So we're going to use an f string so we can directly input our variable into the string. So f quotations provides the f string syntax. We will say Albert Einstein once said, and then we're going to use a single quote here and then input our quote variable. You need to be aware that in order to include the quotes into my string, I have to use the inverse of whatever I was nesting outside of my f string. So my f string was using double quotes, while inside I have to use the single quote. Now if we go ahead and print this function, we get Albert Einstein once said, a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Moving on to 2-6. In 2-6 it says, repeat exercise 2-5, but this time represent the famous person's name as a variable called famous_person. Then compose your message and represent it with a new variable called message. Print your message. So it's just wanting us to take it a little bit further, so I'm going to paste over my previous program from 2-5. So let's go ahead and it wants a famous_person variable, and this will equal Albert Einstein. And then instead of Albert Einstein in our print function, we're just going to use the f string syntax and input the famous person variable there. Now, instead of printing the message as so, it wants us to nest it inside of another variable. So let's keep our quotes on the outside here. We'll keep our f string, but this time we'll make a message variable. So as you can see, we still kept our f string, we just removed the print function out front and instead nested this data inside of a variable called message. And so we will go ahead and just physically print our variable message now. And as you can see, by running this program, we get the same output. Albert Einstein once said, a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Thanks for watching.